Good afternoon, everyone. This is David with Bolivar Live. Well, we've had a lot of calls on Highway 124 and 87, and it's passable. And we're going to go just see the tide's up to the dunes in much of Crystal Beach. And so we're going to go take a look at it so we can have a way to gauge it tonight and tomorrow morning. And the cameras, they were down for just a little bit, I think, yesterday. But the cameras are back up. And so remember, if you're wanting to see what the beach looks like or how high the tide is, you can always go to our webcams on our website and look at the surf cam. It shows a still picture, the sunrise beach cam, and the blue water beach cam, and be able to see it in live motion. Those are live feeds. But let's pull in or zoom in and see what the highway looks like real quick. But first, this Bolivar Live is brought to you by Cobb Real Estate. When you're looking for a vacation rental with great customer service and a company that cares about your stay, looking for a home to buy, give Cobb's Real Estate a call. Locally owned and operated, been on Bolivar for generations. And it's right in the middle of Crystal Beach in the big white building, or you can find them online at www.cobbrealestate.com. And so the tide's been up. You can see there's a little bit of gravel on the road, but there's no water on the road. This is strictly from splashing and stuff. And so when you're coming down here, especially if you're leaving, just watch it because you don't want to hit the rocks. There's no water on the road per se, other than a little wash here and there. But we should be on a going down tide, an outgoing tide right now, if I'm not mistaken. But with Hanna in the Gulf, our tides are going to be elevated probably through Sunday. And so if you're down here or you're leaving Sunday, especially if it's before light out, just once you get past Rollover Pass, take your time, look for the glare on the road and shadows on the road for rock and debris and stuff. And we're going to keep you posted day and night on what's going on down here. We'll make the drive several times a day if we get water on the road or if there's a lot of debris on the road. But for the most part, other than back there, one little spot, it's looking good. And so we're going to go on down to the Highway 124-87 interchange because that's where the main problem was and right before it in past storms. And so this Hanna is a tropical storm, but at the 4 p.m. update, they said that they wouldn't be surprised, and they're predicting it to go to 75 miles an hour before it lands and make full hurricane status before it hits ground. Goes in down Corpus area or a little bit south of Corpus maybe. So, but with the storm building and the longer it takes to make landfall, the stronger it could build. So that they've already pushed it back. It was going to hit earlier in the week on Friday about 2, and then they pushed it to Friday evening, and now it's Saturday. And so we really need to watch it. We haven't even had rain here really, just a few sprinkles here and there, but it is affecting our tide, and that's what we want to watch and see. Right now the tide's up all the way to the dunes or pretty close to it. Now the further west you go on the beach, the wider it gets, and so if you're looking tomorrow and maybe it's flooded in Crystal Beach, you might go down to Vertillion Road and see what it looks like down there. Now, we're not at the curve yet, but you can see even this part has had some wash on it, but it's just one little spot and it's not anything to be alarmed about. I can tell you though, if we get much higher than this, it's probably going to throw some of the riprap up on the road. Now, Brad talked to TxDOT earlier in the week, and they said they were staging equipment down here, I think in High Island, so that they could make a quick turnaround and clean the road if it did get debris on it. But there you can see right now we're in what used to be the bad part of it that really flooded bad, and it's not bad here. But I'm going to turn in and we're going to look at the cross. Everyone knows the cross down here. We'll take a look and see what it looks like down the beach going towards Sabine. I can tell you it's flooded because the road up here has already got sand and gravel on it that's washed up. And so there you can see the cross. Let me darken the camera a little bit because the sun came out. And you can see what it's like here with the waves breaking up. And so we do have an elevated tide, and it's probably going to be that way through Sunday until this storm gets in. We've got a high pressure over Louisiana and part of us, and then there's also another high pressure up towards the Panhandle, reaching down, I think, around Austin. And so it's pushing the storm further, a little bit further west for landfall than originally thought. And then there's a low down in Mexico that's going to suck it in, and as soon as it hits land, it's going to head off, I believe, to the west more, and then go into New Mexico and over El Paso area. So anyway, just wanted to let you know we're keeping an eye on it, and if there's any problems on 124 that we can see, we'll let you know. We're going to keep an eye on the storm and the predictions from the Weather Center and keep you informed so that you know down here. But right now the beach is flooded. I'm going to turn around here real quick so you can see everything. And there's a red flag warning out, obviously. I know yesterday someone made a comment on one of my feeds that the strong rip current, and of course with a storm out in the Gulf, we're going to see that and have a stronger rip current down here. And so please don't go in the water. It's unsafe. It's not worth it. Watch from the entrances, and even some of the entrances whenever I was coming down here had water up pretty high, and some of them up in the road. So just be careful. Don't take your golf carts out in it, your four-wheelers, and darn sure don't camp on the beach because you're going to wake up wet or with a stuck vehicle. We're going to head on out. We'll keep you posted tonight and tomorrow on the conditions down here, whether it's raining. Right now we've gotten very little rain down here. We do have the elevated tide, and you can see it's kicking up pretty good. And in fact, Chris made a comment with me on the way down here. Usually you can't see the tide or the surf between Gilchrist and that. There's some areas, and we could actually see it because the tide was elevated so much. So anyway, y'all be safe, stay safe, heed the warnings, stay inside. It's not worth getting out in the surf here. I can guarantee you can't fish out here. And we want to make sure everyone's safe for a safe trip home. We're going to head on out. Let us know where you're listening from. Maybe if you didn't come down, when you're going to go ahead and come down and enjoy Bolivar Peninsula. We'd love to see you down here. Team Bolivar invites you. And we'll keep you updated on what's going on the upper Texas coast, Bolivar Peninsula, during the storm. We're going to head on out. Let us know where you're listening from, when you're coming down, what you love about Bolivar and the town and state you're listening in. Until next time, this is David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless, and bye-bye.